Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to TEA minus 10 minutes with Shay, your favorite fractional chief operating officer. I work inside of seven figure, multiple six-figure, and six-figure businesses, managing the business, managing teams, managing issues, managing scale and growth. Okay, that's what I do from day to day and week to week. However, I have this mission of helping small business owners, entrepreneurs, just like you, to stop spinning your wheels, make sense of your business so that we can get it to your first six figures and make sure that it makes money and creates time freedom. Okay, make money and create time freedom. My freedom looks like living and working my business from anywhere in the world. I started this journey in Belize. I lived in Mexico for 3 years, and for the past year I've lived in the Tango and Beef and World Cup Championship of the World, and that is Buenos Aires, Argentina. Okay, Buenos Aires, Argentina. So just for a little fun, I like to call this segment a little business banter on the balcony in Buenos Aires. Okay, so when I move back to Mexico next month, I don't know what we're gonna call it. Y'all gonna have to help me come up with a name. All right. This week, we're talking about unleashing profit within your first six figures of revenue. Okay. On Monday, let me give you a little introduction to that, right? Because I know that you know the difference, but sometimes we don't have it top of mind that the revenue that we bring in is not all profit, right? And so, yes, we want to bring in all the revenue. Good morning, good morning. We want to bring in all the revenue, but the amount we get to keep is the actual profit. So sometimes it's not what you bring in, it's what you get to keep that's keeping you broke, right? So we're talking about profit this week and some of the things that impact your profit. Monday, we talked about you making inefficient investments, whether that be too much overhead. Good morning, Shawana. Whether that be too much overhead or whether that be that you are investing in things that are not giving you a return on investment. Okay. Now, some of that stuff looks like stuff you don't realize you're doing, right? Are you a tech hoarder? Are you out here buying all the tech because it's $27 lifetime, $47, $97 lifetime, all this stuff, and then you never use the tech? You're wasting money. Okay. Are you out here saying, well, in my business, in the next 6 months, I'm going to do webinars. So let me go ahead and start paying for Webinar Jam. Now, $97 a month, 12 months later, you wasted money because you still haven't done your first webinar. Yeah, all of that is inefficient investments. Okay. So we talked about that on Monday. Go back to Monday's replay to get more detail. All right. Now, yesterday we talked about the impact of teams on your profit. Okay. Some of you are hiring the wrong people. Some of you are hiring the wrong people at the wrong time. Some of you aren't getting the best out of your people, and it's your fault, right? You're hiring these doers, but you don't have time to teach the doers how to do, right? So while you're around here paying $7 an hour, $20 an hour, most of those are doers, and you have to be ready to give them things to do. Okay, everything comes from you. They keep tapping on you and your shoulders, and you're the bottleneck. So guess what? You're not getting as much of a return on investment on that. Then we talked about how you're over here. If we say you make $100 an hour in your business, you're around here doing $20 an hour tasks, which means your business is losing $80 an hour because you should be out there doing the $100 an hour task, right? So wrap your mind around that. Go to yesterday's replay because that's another way you are losing profit in your business. All right. Now, today, what we're going to talk about that is eating into your profit and your revenue is confidence pricing. Okay, confidence pricing. Let me tell you ahead of time that I love you because I know this is going to sting a little bit for a few of you. But when you're not charging enough for your offer because you assume people won't pay you more, okay, I need you to stop. That's confidence pricing. Your confidence is not where it is, so you're pricing low. I need you to price for the transformation. Okay, stop pricing your confidence level and start pricing for the transformation that you're giving people because that's the value. Okay, you know the way that you do it is valuable. That's what makes it centric to you. But they're actually not buying you; they're buying the transformation and the result that you give them. So stop lowballing it. All right. If you know you can get people to a transformation, if you have testimonials, if you've done this thing before, okay, that's the only proof that you need to get out there that you can get these people to transformation. Therefore, they should be paying for the value of that transformation that you know you can give. Now, if you out here practicing, I don't even know if you should be charging at all. But I need you, if you can get these people a transformation, I need you to let that imposter syndrome go. Okay, you're not an imposter if you have evidence that you can get results. All right, imposter syndrome is going to keep your profit impossible. So I need you to let that go. I need you to start pricing for the transformation itself. Okay, now I want you to learn how to speak transformation. All right. Stop speaking features. Stop telling them, oh, I coach you and you get this many sessions and then you get access to this course. Okay. Nobody buys all of that. They buy the transformation. So I need you to learn how to speak transformation. That'll help you to charge your higher price. What does that mean? That means tell them to imagine their life after the transformation, right? Tell them to imagine not having to be bothered with some of the things they're going through now without the transformation. Okay? I need you to learn to speak transformation because when you do, then that high price you put out there that makes you a little nervous, it doesn't take long before somebody takes you up on it because you're speaking their language when you speak in transformation. Okay? So, some of that is also going to include how much time do they get back? All right? How much money do they save? How much money do they make? All of that is speaking transformation. Okay? If you have no idea how much the transformation costs, feel free to peek in on your competitors and see what they're pricing. See what the market, okay, is charging for the transformation that you bring. And then keep that in mind as a reference. Now, if it's higher than what you currently charge, feel free to take it. If it's not high enough, I need you to go higher. All right? I need you to go higher because your pricing is directly connected to the amount of revenue you bring in and the amount of profit that you have the potential to keep. All right? All right. Stop confidence pricing. All right? Because I need you to raise your confidence. And it shouldn't have anything to do with your pricing. All right. So learn to speak transformation so that we can charge for these transformations and we can charge the worth that you're worth and what the transformation is worth. All right, guys. Okay. So I know that stung a little bit for a lot of you, but don't forget, I tell you this stuff out of love because your business growth and your business scale depends on it. All right. So I'm out here telling you the truth of what's going on. All right. So learn to speak transformation, and I need you guys to start pricing for that transformation. All right. More value in the transformation than you trying to sell yourself. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you right back here in the morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time for our last broadcast of the week, where we're going to finish out our series on unleashing profit in your first six figures. Okay. We're looking at all the things, well, not all the things, four things that impact your profit. And so we're going to talk about the last thing on tomorrow. Be sure to catch all the replays. If you're just joining me, today was a great one. We talked about confidence pricing. Go back to the beginning and check out today's replay. And now it's time for me for the next hour to go play with my Clubhouse cousins. So if you want to continue the conversation, meet me on Clubhouse. Also, I am moving from Buenos Aires and going back to Mexico. If you want to meet me in Mexico and get your business together on the beach, I need you to check out the retreat. It's at shaycannon.com/retreat. Okay, check it out because this month, March, welcome to March, y'all. It's the longest you're going to have to pay off the retreat before we get there in September. All right. And I would love it if you would meet me in Mexico. I miss Mexico. I miss you. How about you give me Mexico and you in September? All right. So check out the retreat. Have a great day.